Look at the Blackhawks swinging.
Yeah, it's saying if you're over in China and you get introduced as the Blackhawks, it raises some issues.
Over in China.
Yeah, because I'm trying to keep up with the pace that people think is appropriate. They don't want to. In the first time I saw... I have to skip it.
That's when you need to do the you shall know. What is it?
You should not pass.
No, not that one.
Oh.
What's the Sparta one?
This is Sparta.
Oh yeah, this is Sparta. Like, it was a guy going around just interviewing like these people, and he's like, "Hi, madam, how's your day?" And she's like, "How dare you call me madam?"
Oh, see, I
How
couldn't.
can you
Already there, then I'm swiping.
Yeah.
I can't. It just my brain thinks
And
up.
then-
Because there's been a couple times I've done that one. Like, if I feel like someone's embarrassed of something they did, I'll just pretend like I'll keep doing what I'm doing to make them know, like, oh, nah, Sorgy, embarrassing. Like, I don't know much about anything, you know. I don't know. You know, when I was I used to think my parents knew everything. And now being the age they were, I know nothing. For all I know, this could be the Truman Show and there's a big screen that goes up there.
Yeah.
And it's...
Sport teams' names. I don't know.
Oh, but no, go. No, we're starting with that. So you're welcome back to another. I don't even care. We're starting with that one. Man, I was dying laughing.
Why?
Read the question. Read the question.
All of the New Zealand sport teams' names.
Why do you like boy?
Why
The
do I
movie.
like
Why
boy?
do you like them?
Because it reminded me of the Philippines. That's why. It's like,
Okay, we'll say that. What else? Why do you like me?
why do I like you? It's not because you're from New Zealand.
But why do you like me?
Because you were nice,
What else?
handsome,
What else?
funny.
Alright, we'll say that. Now, because I'm from New Zealand, alright, they just have an inherent to be funny. They're just a funny couple of people. Man, oh man, when I tell you that I was talking to Mum, and well, I don't know what we were talking about, but somehow we got onto the topic name of teams from New Zealand, like, my country, New Zealand. And,
Like a specific sport or just any team?
Also, so for rugby, it's the All Blacks, right? It's pretty standard, pretty
Got
normal.
the Silver Ferns for netball.
Yeah. I don't know if they changed it. Whatever. Anyway, I think they changed to that name. We'll get to that in a second.
Oh, okay.
But so yeah, they're funny people. I remember seeing one time on online they had like a pie shop, and like they had it was called, I think the pies were called Fat Bastards. You know, it's a pretty inappropriate name, but we just have, it's just funny. It's a funny name, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
So they had all these puns. I don't know who started or where it started from. That they'll have all the blacks for all their teams. So everything is a black.
Right.
So for rugby, we had the All Blacks.
Right.
I think we did have the Silver Ferns. I need to look them up because I actually don't even know all the names that I'm going through.
Yeah.
But yeah, the soccer one was like the all something. What was the
Some blacks.
Some blacks, eh? Look, pass your phone. I'll look them up. I'll read them on. New Zealand national teams. Alright, yes, here we go. Teams, nicknames. Alright, so rugby is the All Blacks, which is rugby union.
Okay.
I don't want to say that one because now that's going to wreck the thing. But for football,
Football, like
I thought they had
AFL.
something else. Nah, soccer.
Okay.
Well, actually, they've got football, so actually, I don't know. But it's got all white. But
All
skip,
whites?
We'll skip that one. Yeah, for whatever, and they wreck that one. Cricket.
Yeah.
Is the black caps. Right, so they've got the black caps. They've got black caps.
Black caps.
Women's, it's not silver. I thought it was silver ferns too, to be honest.
Oh.
It's black ferns.
Oh, I thought it was Silver Ferns.
Did not
once
know that.
upon a time.
For surfing?
Yeah.
What would it be?
Blackboards.
Black fins.
Oh,
Black
fins.
Alright. For the lawn bowls?
Long balls.
We've got the black jacks.
I thought you said black balls.
For hockey,
Yep.
got the black sticks.
Yeah.
For baseball, got the diamond blacks. You get the point, right? We're all these ones, whatever they are, okay? You get the point.
Right.
Mum said in for what's the one? Not tennis. What's the one where you hit that weird little
Shot.
badminton.
Mm.
She said they had to change their name because it was too inappropriate. Guess what their one
Was
was?
it Black Hawk?
The Black Cock.
Nah.
I was like, what the?
No.
But I said, my mum was like,
serious?
why would they be called that? Yeah, so I didn't realise that ball. She's like, what that ball is called? Yeah, like what do you mean?
The shuttlecock.
Yeah, the shuttlecock. So they were called the Black Cock. man, had me
man.
dying when I heard that.
Nah, you
Oh,
guys are something else.
that's the funniest thing ever. The black
Black
cocks.
cocks.
That's too funny.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't realize all our names were like black this, black that.
Right. Well,
But now on
that's
here
pretty
it's saying, yeah, softball is black socks. Sorry, I thought that was cocks.
Oh,
So it
right.
is black socks. Okay.
So what?
But yeah, so for
Baseball is black socks.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
I don't even know what that means. Socks. But yeah, the black cocks. Oh man, when she told me that, done. But apparently they changed it, so I don't know what they changed it to.
Right.
But yeah, they said that was just. I was like, who cares? Like it's the funny part of it, like which is the funny part of it.
Yeah.
Because man, our people, man. Oh, there's something else.
Well, I mean, it is like literal, like it's a shuttlecock.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's all like the cricket and the cat. Like it's all part of the sport. Yeah,
Yeah.
even the fins. Like it makes sense. Like yeah, just got black. I think someone was mum
So
saying
what
on
have
her
they changed
team. I actually don't know. I should look it up. But yeah, but yeah, apparently they were the black the black
to?
cocks.
Black cocks. Wow.
Oh, trust New Zealand to have the name. Oh, too good.
Black cocks name change.
I was about to say, you just have pictures coming up.
2005.
It's a black
Yeah,
cock.
controversial black cocks tag.
Oh my god. And she's like, yeah, it's spelled like that and everything. I was like, oh, that's too funny.
Yeah, it just says New Zealand badminton team.
Like imagine seeing that on your in the newspaper. You know, India beat 6-0 by the big black cocks. Like, come on now.
Oh.
Black cocks dominate again.
Yeah, black cock victory. Yeah.
Look at the black cocks swinging.
Yeah, it's saying if you're over in China and you get introduced as the black cocks, it raises some issues.
Over in China.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too funny.
Yeah, now they're just called the New Zealand badminton team.
Yeah, man, that was. Oh, I had to write that down. I had to tell Tim. That's too funny.
Yeah.
The black cocks. What are your teams called in the Philippines?
Oh, definitely not black cock, that's for sure.
Nah,
I have no idea.
not sure.
No idea, to be honest. You've got my phone too, so
That's what I think.
I can't reach it.
But it's like more closer to you than me. Talk about bloody what inconvenience.
Eh?
My lord.
Listen up, please.
Spoil this one.
Listen up, please. What hung Shrek in my head? What would you watch in your head? What?
Oh man. Yeah. So this was a 2-part. I saw it and I read it.
Mm.
Last year's second part, like what movie you would watch. But so apparently there was a guy. He was like obsessed with Shrek when he was younger.
Mm.
So obsessed, like when kids how they on repeat. Nanny got the Puss in Boots.
Mm.
You said yours. I think you said Rebecca watched Shrek or
Yes, she
whatever
did.
the frick she watched.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it could have been her. So he was one of those, but like obsessed. Like every day was watching it. Probably I don't know 3-4 times a day. However freaking long.
Mm.
So much to the point that obviously you watch it enough, you start to learn the words, and then keep watching it. You will learn more. You will learn the sayings. Maybe you can learn the script. So he started to memorize like majority of the movie, and it's like it got to the point where he could he would be playing parts of it in his head at school, just when he's not. He would just like let me say those lines in his head. So he's saying the lines in his head, and then obviously you can vision what's happening because you're saying the lines.
Yeah.
To the point where he could remember the whole movie. So he could watch the whole movie in his head.
Whoa.
Yeah, and he was like, he just said it got so bad though, because it was like there'll be times when he said his dad would come into his room and he's just laying on the bed looking at the roof.
Because he's watching it in his head.
Yeah, probably. Because I've got to concentrate to try and do all the things.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be bedtime, so he's supposed to be going to sleep. He'd be like, his dad would just come in and yell, stop watching Shrek, and then he'd have to snap out of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he was just like, it was like a weird skill that he used to have and can't do it anymore. But he was like, you could watch the whole Shrek.
That's really
That
cool.
is crazy. And that's what I was going to ask. What movie would you repeat in your head if you could? If you could remember the whole movie,
Ooh.
word for word, line for line,
Word for
scene
word.
for scene.
I actually feel like back in the day, when I used to watch it a lot, I could have done that with Boy.
Oh, really?
I think I've watched over it maybe 100 times.
Holy
Yeah.
moly.
I used to watch it all the time.
I don't even think I've watched a movie over 10 times.
Yeah.
I don't think I can name a movie I've watched 10. Is that the
Yeah.
most watched movie?
I think so, yeah.
Boy,
Yeah.
why did you watch it?
Well, it first started off because we had to actually watch it
At school.
for our exam.
Oh, so you have to keep watching.
So I had to watch it, but then I actually
Yeah, but did
liked
you
it.
watch it over and over? Or you just watched parts? I don't think you watched the whole movie.
I just watched the whole
Back
movie.
to back.
not like back to back to back to back. It'd be like I watch it one day, watch it the next day, watch it 2 days
For the
later.
whole movie?
Yeah.
Oh,
And I'd watch
that's
it like
crazy.
that weekend, watch it 2 days later.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what it just felt so nostalgic to me for some reason.
All you know is Kia ora, my name is Boy.
God, my name is Boy. Welcome to my
Oh
interesting
man, if they had the quiz on that one, see then you'd be A-okay on that.
Yeah, probably. I can't remember much anymore, but yeah,
Mm.
back then, like I was obsessed with it.
Damn.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't even think it was funny, but didn't watch that
Yeah,
much.
and I felt like very homely. I don't know.
What's my most
It's a
watched
comforting
movie?
movie.
Besides that, what would you say you watched the most then?
Ooh, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, that's
I think
why when you said
yes.
I was like, I don't even think I've watched the movie more than like 5-10 times. It's hard for me to watch it. Maybe Pineapple Express. Like it has to be a movie where there's not like a.
Oh, actually, no. Spirited Away. I've watched a lot. I've watched a lot.
Really?
Mm.
Is that the fire one?
No, that's Howl's Moving Castle.
Spirited Away.
That's
Oh, the one with the little yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's what was that song.
Yeah.
You do watch that.
Yeah, that's another movie for me.
Mm.
Makes me feel. It makes me forget the world. I get so immersed into it. Like if I'm stressed or if I'm sick or if I'm just not feeling great, I like to put that on.
It's the background music,
Yeah,
huh?
it's my company.
Maybe that's just a thing for me then. Like I can't put things on. I don't like things on in the background, to be honest.
Oh no, I love it.
Because like if I'm trying to clean, I can't. I feel like I have to pay attention to it.
No, I don't.
I can't just do something while it's playing. That's why when we watch things and we're in the place where like doing the dinner, whatever, I just keep watching them because I'm like, like it's on. Like I don't. It's like, it has to either be music because obviously you don't need to watch music, and even then I still watch the video. Like I'll just watch it if it's on. Yeah, it's hard. Like when people say, "Oh, put on podcasts," and I put it on the back, it's like, it's hard for me to do that because I need to be listening or like paying attention.
Yeah. No, I feel like it stems from when I was younger. Like when my parents would be watching TV, I would be in the lounge room playing with my dolls or whatnot. So that was like always the background noise.
Yeah, that's tough for me.
So yeah, I do feel confident having a TV on. Like sometimes when I work from home, I just have a TV on.
Yeah, I'm still on that. Yeah, see, they haven't. I can't listen to normal TV. It annoys me when it's on.
And I think it's because I don't like silence because sometimes I think too much.
Sometimes silence is good, man.
Sometimes, yeah. When I was having that, when you turn the lights off when I was in the shower, felt great. I actually liked it. Felt good.
Yeah.
What movie do you think you've watched a lot?
Well.
What?
Oh well, I was just kind of there. What was that more? I don't know if there's either a minute left or because I don't even know if it's even recording. Whole time. It's got 1 hour left. Wow, I wasn't even recording that whole time.
Are you serious?
I don't know. I don't even know how long it wasn't recording. We're just gonna have to use this audio.
What do you mean? It wasn't recording. What do you want me to do?
That was the Blackhawks too.
Oh, nah, man.
Nah, you're something else.
So now I'm going to have shitty audio quality for freaking Blackhawks.
No, we're not. We just have to skip it.
Nah, well, I can't refake it. No, I'm not. I refuse. I'm using it.
How are you going to use that?
There's still audio. It's just not as good.
Oh, buddy.
Well, that's why we're doing the 20-minute segments. Imagine the whole podcast. How about you, help out, man? I'm trying to... Now you got me looking around, half paying attention because I got to make sure everything's still running and rolling. Fucking open your eyes. Cook the man some fucking eggs, bitch. See, if that was real... Oh, man. Again, we got the funny... I honestly don't think it is real, but... that's one of my questions.
I got traumatized by that movie.
No, but I'm saying that clip that I'm talking about. That's not the movie. Yeah, that's the guy like on live TV.
Yeah, that wasn't real though. That was a skit.
I like to believe it was.
Yeah.
Because, man, that would be funny.
Yeah. Have you ever looked up at the moon and thought that it could be fake? Or the dark side of the moon? What does that mean?
Dark side. So, did you know that we don't... Yeah, no one knows. No one's seen the dark side of the moon.
Yeah, because we're only in front of the moon. We're not behind the moon.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
No, you explain what you're talking about.
So this is the Earth, this is the Earth, and this is the moon. When it rotates...
Yeah, they rotate together.
Yeah,
yes.
It doesn't rotate. It doesn't turn around on its own. So
but we do. The world does.
Does it?
Yeah, the world
You
rotates.
think so?
Here we go, flatty. Old flat Earth.
But yeah, the moon follows us. We don't follow the moon, so we don't see all the sides of the moon. We only see that one face.
Yes, correct. That's the
with
dark side.
the bunny rabbit on it.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever's on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you? I used to think the moon was fake sometimes.
But that's what I mean. I don't know. For some reason at work, when I was just looking, I was like, it's weird to think like, I like to believe what we say, because it just makes sense. Obviously, what all these astronomers and we've sent shit out there and whatever. But I'll never ever touch it. I'll never ever touch the sky. I'll never ever nothing. I was like, we don't even know what that is. We just it gives me peace at mind knowing, like, there's scientists who take care of that smart stuff. For all I know, this could be the Truman Show, and there's a big screen that goes up that high, and that is so like I was just like, that is like I don't like to think about that too much because I don't want to think things are fake, and why would people make it fake? But we like it's weird to think that we would never really know. Like.
Well, some people have been to space.
Have they?
Yeah, like the billionaires.
Yeah, but that's again another like. How do you know that? How do you know they even went? It doesn't like just because we read it. Like everything we read could be fake.
Yeah, well, exactly right. How do we know that? Like, people say the government's not even real. They're just like, controlling us. They're not there to help us out. They're
well, those are like conspiracies. But I'm saying like we don't know what actually like the things I don't know to be physically like I don't know much about much anything. I don't know. What's a good diet? What is eating grass okay for you? Is eating bricks bad for you? Like you just assume it isn't because people tell us that it isn't. I don't actually know that for myself. I don't know what happens if I eat a brick wall to do it in my body. Who knows? It might give me super sour powers or something, but because it just seems like it'll be bad for you, and people say it's probably bad for you. It's got all these peroxides and oxides, and eating whatever. I don't even know what those are, but I'm like, they sound bad.
Yeah,
like it's weird how much things we actually don't know. We just like, a scientist guy said it.
We
trust.
Intelligence.
It's so strange on stuff like that. Like we just, because I mean, you'd assume he'd know better than you do. So which is weird to me. Then coming to think like, then are they just like parents to us? And if so, is that like a bad thing? Because when you're a child, when I was a child, I used to think my parents knew everything. And now being the age they were, I know nothing. So imagine people imagine being a doctor and you got those certifications and you're like, well, I barely know anything. And then these people just take my word from like, fuck, yeah, I guess if you say so. Like, that's weird to think. Like, frick that. Like, you would hate to think that they actually, like, the smart guys don't even know.
Yeah.
Know nothing about nothing. But like, it feels like it just gives you a peace of mind is all it's really for.
That there's other people looking after that
stuff.
Yeah, sometimes I look at the stars and I'm like, what if it's just...
Well, and then I heard someone on Joe, when I was listening to Rogan's one, he was talking to some dude where he went to travel, wherever he went. And like this one looked shitty and bad, whatever, but he like traveled to, he was, I can't remember where it was, but it was when there was like no light pollution, no nothing. And he was like, you can see like a Milky Way, like not the Milky, but that weird dust cloud shit. And he was like, he didn't realize, like, no wonder back in the days, being so tribal people and whatever, like,
the stars.
Or just even feeling like being connected to something so beautiful. Oh, that's what he was talking to. He was talking to some like environmental guy.
Right.
And he's like, just seeing something so like we don't see it every day, and like we don't realize how confined we are into like just like wrecking a lot of things. Like when he saw that, it is like something that's breathtaking. Like not everyone sees something like that, and it just I guess you get that weird connection to the earth or whatever it is. But it's like because seeing it, it's like. Someone had to have made this. Like that's what he almost says like a spiritual thing because it's like he's never seen anything like that before.
Wow,
and because we block it out so much because of all the
lights.
Now you can't see. Like even when you said you saw all the stars when you went camping, like that's probably that's still pretty cool. But nothing to like. I can't remember. It was like in Finland or wherever he went to.
Wow.
Yeah, another dude apparently built the biggest tree house. He was in the Amazon. Yeah,
what?
So he just does all like environmental, trying to save the Amazon forest or whatever it is.
Okay.
But I don't know, it was pretty interesting talking about just trying to save all their life and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool one.
I'd like to go to the Amazon, but at the same time...
He says that, but it's like, a lot of like... Because it also reminds me of that, like, again, it goes back to being all... Because I always get mixed up, like, I just hate saying, like, the corny quotes and all those things, but he was like, it almost has to be like, again, like find something in your life that you enjoy and then doesn't feel like a job, whatever, because it's like there's shit parts to the job, but that's the part of the job he loves. Like it's like people think they want to come here and people, it is cool, like, and he wants to get people to, that's how they get their money, like having tourism and making
but it's
people
still wrecking it at the same time.
Not that, like, well, the way they do it is like looking after it, like they try and like do pretty much bare minimum, but what he's saying is more like usually the people that can afford to go on these things or they want to go on the rich sort of one of it. Like, oh yeah, I'll fly over and do all this stuff. They come in with their suit, like clothes and like, you know, looking at, he's like, we're out in the wild. Like,
Yeah, you don't
he says
need
he like has showers in the swamp and like he smells like shit. Like, he doesn't smell very good. He smells like and he's
Sounds
like,
like the swamp.
and he was just saying like, because he's seen like the panthers or whatever the frick was out there, one leopard, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And you know, he said he's seen it a couple times or whatever, and then he had a couple people ask him, say, oh, how come whenever you say you come out here, you always seem to see them or whatever, and when we come or when I come, you know, you never see them. He's like, well, yeah, because like, he doesn't say it to him, but he just knows in his head, like, these animals out here got better smell than we do, way better, and you're coming, you know, cloned up, smelling free. I smell like them. They don't even think I'm one of you. Like, I just smell like the jungle because he doesn't. Yeah, he just showers in the jungle. He takes a shit in the jungle. Everything is in the jungle. Like, he doesn't. That's it. He just lives in there. And so yeah, like people to live nitty and gritty like that, you know, people probably don't want to do that so much. That's why he built the tree house, like so people can come visit that and maybe stay there for a day or two or whatever it is. But yeah, and just try and get people to I don't know, take them on the tours, whatever you do them in there.
Right.
But he was saying like, yeah, so if you got thrown into the Amazon jungle, you just wouldn't survive. Like people don't understand how much we rely on normal things to survive.
Well, yeah.
No heart, no shelter, no nothing. Like he's like, yeah, just for one day. He was like, even getting lost, like if they don't have tracks or whatever it is, even going through there, if you go in there 10 minutes one way and try and come, you wouldn't even be able to find your way back. And he tried to tell a couple of people who think they know that, you know, how could you get lost 100 meters? He said apparently people have gone lost like 100 meters away.
Jesus.
And he's like, go to that tree and try and come back. And then apparently they couldn't. I was like, man. It's like, it's that thick. Yeah, like it's just jungle.
No, the only reason why I don't want to go there
Snakes.
is, they have like that 20-meter long anaconda.
Oh, yeah, man. Usually he said he was he jumped on one. What? And apparently they have like it's like water, like they go in the water or something, but it's like swamp.
Yeah.
So he's like walking on like this mushy stuff above it, and then he said he saw it went into the hole. He jumped on it. He went under the water thing or whatever, and then just came like He said I wanted to watch the video because I wanted to see how big he said, but he said he jumped on it. It was moving him with him. And he either said he couldn't wrap his hands, so I don't know if he meant like this, or his fingers he couldn't wrap again, but I think he meant like this. So he couldn't touch this fingers.
Yeah.
That's thick.
Yeah, like I've seen videos of them like swimming underneath like
I didn't even think they were real.
And they're huge.
Yeah, he said they're like big. I was
yeah,
like,
no, thank you.
Yeah, he was like catching them and stuff.
Oh. Is that bad to catch them though?
I don't know. Like, I think just to
tag them.
Yeah, maybe and see and make sure they're not. But yeah, he said it was like a big one.
Yeah, that's why they made the movie Anaconda. Have you seen that?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, no. It was based on that. Because
Yeah.
I think he said, so they've caught the biggest one. He's got the picture of the one that's the longest one recorded. But yeah, he reckons the one that, it was just him and another mate that obviously and they just came across it. That's why too, because they were going through it and he was like, what the frick's that over there? And it was just a pile of bones. And he was like, oh, we probably shouldn't be around here. And then yeah, he saw it. It was him and another guy. And he jumped on it. And he reckoned that one would have been bigger than the one they caught.
Jeez. There's so many things out there that like we don't see every day. Like we don't know what's at the depths of the ocean like in the jungle, in the bottom of the swamps. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he was talking like he went on for a while about those catching. You should listen. That was a good one.
Oh, no, thank you. I don't want to hear about snakes.
I mean, but and then he was talking about all that other stuff too. He was just saying like, well, obviously because it's like, again the tallest treehouse in the world. He said like it goes above the tree, like so you're above so you can see the sun when the sun wakes up and you got all the birds, monkeys that come to eat. But he says that like one of the best things you'll ever see in your life.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Just seeing all the because that was the other thing. He was like because these trees are so high, like it's even fascinating just seeing what's on the Amazon. This part you don't even. There's a whole nother life above the freaking that no one sees. I was like, that's crazy to even think. Like, this is where all the real animals are living. Yeah, it's wild to think.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Like living like Tarzan.
Yeah, legit. That's what he just is day to day.
Monkeys just.
But then then he was talking about the freaking like these weird flies that like lay in your body and all the freaking the mosquitoes and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and
like you've got all this beautiful stuff, but you've got to have stuff that like
the bad with the good,
kill like just so the rainforest survives. Like you can't have overpopulation there. You have to.
He says, yeah, that's not funny, but it's just, that's part of, you have to, that's just part of it. I was like, I don't know if I can deal with the bugs.
Yes, the cycle of life in the jungle.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy. Yep, I do not want to be catching anacondas.
What if one came around? You'd have to catch it.
Why?
Well, what are we going to do? Just leave it in the backyard?
Well, I'd call a snake person.
Ray wouldn't approve. You gotta pay what? $200 you pay. Do it
So what am I
yourself.
going to do about it, huh?
Grab it by the head.
Oh, yeah.
I'll grab the tail.
What if it strikes faster than I
Well,
grab
be
it?
fast. Well, then you're too slow. That's on you. Be faster.
Ooh. You know, it's wild in the Philippines when they see a snake, they catch it, sticky tape its mouth shut and let it go.
What? So he's just gonna die later
Yeah.
on. Wow.
Yeah, no, I don't know how they do that. No, thank you. It was just, that time when I was riding my bike around the car and I saw the snake. No, trauma. Traumatized. Well, talking about bugs, an 8-year-old who let a black widow bite him.
Oh yeah, I saw this one just like not the other day, like only 2 days ago or something. So apparently, yeah, there was an 8-year-old kid who let a black widow bite him to think that so he would get powers like Spider-Man. Yeah.
Buddy.
I think it was in Brazil or something.
Did they bury him in his Spider-Man suit?
Wow. I don't know if he died or not.
Oh.
But
Damn.
yeah, they just like. Then it got me thinking like how like what is too fast and like what should be on the kids?
Naive.
Yeah, like. You know, because people say, oh, video games making kids, shoot up places or do all these crazy things because you see all this violence. It's like, so it's like, now what? Now, are we allowed to see superheroes be, because maybe there might be a kid out there, oh, cool, I can get powers violent. Yeah, like it's dangerous, but then it's like, yeah, that's the only case I've ever heard of because why would you think that again, but then you're gullible too. Like,
Yeah.
as a 5-year, I don't know how old he was, 8. That's pretty still young. I thought Wolverine was real for ages. So.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it is weird. Like I don't know. It just had me thinking. Like, obviously, it's up. But maybe that's why. Actually, sorry, but they got the parental of how old you should be to watch
you
these
should
things
be
too.
watching
So
it with your
yeah,
kids, yeah.
technically you shouldn't be watching. That's weird to think. Do people even use that?
I don't think
Do
they
people
do anymore.
even use that?
Nah, I don't reckon.
I don't even think I know. If you start rattling off movies, I couldn't even tell you if it was majority of them are in the M. And barely MA, I don't even really know. And PG. So M and PG is like the most. And I think it's like a few F words becomes from PG to M and. Yeah, I forgot even about that. That's even a thing.
I know that they still do it at cinemas. Like if there's an MA18 or R18, whatever it is. Oh no, MA15 plus is one, and then R18 is another. Yeah, they won't let you in if you're under those ages.
Obviously.
But yeah, for things like say Puss in Boots, I don't know if that's P or I think that's PG
for sure
because it's got the wolf. I reckon that's a bit too scary.
Oh yeah, and because G's, they're like, what is G? What's a G movie?
Ooh.
See, I wouldn't even know what G is.
Up. Something that doesn't have villains. Inside Out.
Oh, is that what it's supposed to be?
I
So
think
something that doesn't have like scary. Is that? So PG is just like a kid that could get nightmares from it.
I don't know.
Surely, because what would a
get-
G be? Barbie? Don't look it
Nah.
up. No, not the. I'm saying like Barbies.
Monsters Inc. is G.
That's that. I would think that'd be scary.
Yeah, I would think so as well. Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah, that's funny.
So I guess a lot of like Disney movies. Hercules, Pocahontas.
Okay, what's
they're all
PG?
G.
Give me some. So Shrek, maybe because it's got like ass and shit in there.
PG. PG is Coco. Wow.
What? Skeleton.
Yeah, and Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
What's that? Like a cartoon, or are you talking about?
No, the real life. The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi.
It's only PG. I thought that'd be M.
PG. Home Alone's PG.
I think he swears in that though.
Little Mermaid's
I think he
PG.
says bastard.
Zootopia, Minions, Ice Age, Space Jam, Wreck-It Ralph, Happy Feet, all
Space
PG.
Jam.
Yep. It says Lion King is PG, but at the same time
So they
it's
make
G.
it love. But at the same time it's G.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get that.
Just take that scene out.
I think G is like enough where the kid can watch it alone. PG is you need parental guidance. That's what it means. MA is mature audiences.
What's M then? Mature.
Yeah.
MA and M are the same.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nah, they're different.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what's M movie and MA.
Mm.
Majority of things are just MA.
M movies. Movies rated M. No, that's G. I don't know.
Yeah, I forgot about the ratings on movies and stuff. That's a weird thing.
Mm.
Forgot that was even a thing.
Yep.
Thing.
Yeah, M is just mature.
Mm.
So I don't know.
I don't know.
You're not too sure. Should have been recording the other one.
I know, I'm still thinking about it. I'm so sad.
I know,
about that
I'm
one.
sad too. That was like
my All
the peak
Blacks.
of it. And that was the Blackhawks. You guys missed out on the Blackhawks.
They're going to see it. I'm putting it on. It's just going to be shitty quality audio.
How? Hey, up to you.
Yeah,
Up to you,
up to me.
Dad. Up to you,
Not
Daddy.
doing another to redo it now. Too bad. Get what you're given.
All right. Secondhand shame, embarrassment, and jitters.
Yeah, do you know what that is?
What do you mean? Do I know what that is?
So do you know what secondhand
Yeah, embarrassment.
Shame, yeah, secondhand
Yeah,
embarrassment
so
is?
someone does something like cringy and they embarrass themselves, but you get embarrassed for them?
Yeah. So what things give you that, man? I get that. Or I feel like I get that heaps.
Really?
Sometimes I can't even watch videos 'cause I think I'm going to get that. So I don't know that's what it was called. I didn't even know it was a real thing.
Oh, like what? Watching people's vlogs and stuff. That's
Nah.
just cringy, isn't it?
No, like, I don't know. And usually it's people, what can't I watch? I don't know, if people arguing, it's people arguing I can't watch sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, like if it's the Karens or whatever. I don't know. I just don't like seeing those videos. I can't watch them.
I
It
don't
gives me
get
embarrassed.
secondhand
Nah, it gets me embarrassed.
It gets me riled up.
I get embarrassed from seeing. I'm like, oh,
Nah.
I feel like, why? What are you fighting for? Oh, I don't know. It just gets me.
Makes me want to square up with the Karen.
Yeah, nah. All those types of videos, all like those, the gender girl, not the non-binary with the blonde. Like those, like I can't watch those videos.
Yeah,
like,
see, they don't make me
nah,
embarrassed.
I get the second.
I get annoyed.
No,
I get frustrated. Like there was a video of this girl, like it was a guy going around just interviewing like these people, and he's like, "Hi, madam, how's your day?" And she's like, "How dare you call me madam?"
Oh, see, I
How
couldn't.
can you
Already there, then I'm swiping.
Yeah.
I can't. It
Yeah.
just my brain things
and
up.
then, And then he's like, "Okay, so what are you?" And then she's like, "What right do you have to ask me what am I?" And he's like, "Well, how am I supposed to know if you won't tell me?" And then she like started going off and like started swearing at him, and he's like, "Oh, that's not very ladylike." And then she's like, "Well, you can't assume that I'm a lady." And then he's like, "What should I assume you are?" And she's like, "That's not for you to know." And he's like, "Well,
Yeah,
if
no,
I don't
this is already
know,
making
what
me feel
right do you have to
can't,
yell
I
at me?
can't.
Because I don't." It just keeps on going around in circles. Like people like that, like you need help.
Yeah.
You need
Well,
help.
no, it's not that they need help, and that's what I was
They
talking about.
need
It's
help.
I think we were talking about on one of the last ones.
What?
It's that there might be people out there who actually feel like that. Yeah, like sure, maybe whatever they're fighting for is legit. But then there's those people who just want to fight or who want to just
Jump
use
on
this.
the
Yeah,
bandwagon.
jump on it just to be like, oh, well, now this is the cool thing to do. So now I want to fight for it because must be the right thing that we have to do. And that's what that feels. Because it's like what you're saying doesn't make how do you not understand that doesn't make sense? Like I can't. What do you mean? I can't even speak to you then
Yeah,
because
there's no logic in their brain.
But it's like, well, no, it's just because that's what it is. It's like, nah,
Yeah.
well, now, yeah, I could just, that's why I just skip. I can't, my brain can't really compute it.
Yeah.
I have to skip it.
That's when you need to do the you shall know. Oh, no, what is it?
You should not pass.
No, not that one.
Oh.
What's the Sparta one?
This is Sparta.
Oh, yeah, this is Sparta. I was about to say you shall know pain.
Oh, well, you can do that one too.
Yeah, you could
blow
do
up
that
the
one
whole
too.
city.
Yep. Almighty bush.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that gives me it. I always get from that. Seeing if someone does something that should be embarrassing and they don't laugh, then that gives it to me. So if someone falls over,
Yeah,
but they
that.
laugh, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it. But
Yeah.
if they don't laugh, now I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, well, now I
Yeah.
feel because you're not finding it funny. I'm
Yeah,
like, oh.
and then they try and like
And then,
shake
like,
it
yeah,
off.
like if there's heaps of people around, I'm like, oh. But
Yeah.
yeah, if there's heaps and they're laughing, I'm like, okay, good. They're not embarrassed of it. If
Yeah.
it makes you embarrassed, now I'm embarrassed.
Yeah.
Yeah, those ones that give it to me.
Yeah, I feel like that's why if something is to happen to me in public, I try and laugh it off.
Yeah, because I feel like then if there are people watching, I don't want to give it to them.
Yeah, like don't act like it didn't happen. Just accept
So
that
even if it
happened.
did? Oh, I'm sorry. What are you saying?
What?
Like, so I thought you were going to say just act like it's funny even if it wasn't. But you're saying just don't even ignore it at all. Just, it is what it is, whatever.
Yeah, no, I mean like if you fall over, just laugh at it, even if
okay.
you don't find it funny.
Oh, but I feel
Yeah.
people find that hard
Nah,
to do.
like the time that I fell down the stairs with the pots.
Yeah, but no one's around. That doesn't count.
no,
if you
people
fell down
saw.
in the train station,
Yeah,
that's
but
different.
still, people saw,
Yeah.
and like I was embarrassed, but I tried to laugh about it. I was trying to hold in the little tear because I was so embarrassed.
She was embarrassed.
And yeah, when I spelt the drink on me the other night,
The most embarrassing one. Oh, were you? Yeah, actually, I was thinking
I
about.
was like,
Oh, not even embarrassed. I thought you would have been more upset than you were.
yeah, I was like a bit of both. I was more aware of like who was watching, who saw, because I know the lady next to me was staring at me. That's why I tried to laugh it off because I didn't want her to look at me and be like, "Ooh, look at her," you know, she spilled her drink. I like to laugh it off to make people think that I'm not bothered.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
that.
well, that's what I said. I was, oh, she was. That's why that's why I felt weird because I was like, I don't know if I should help you or not. Just pretend like I keep going.
Yeah.
You're just like, yeah, I'll just pretend to keep eating, like giving food to Nani or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another weird one because there's been a couple times I've done that one. Like, if I feel like someone's embarrassed of something they did, I'll just pretend like I'll keep doing what I'm doing to make them know, like, oh, nah, Sorgy, embarrassing.
No, I like to laugh about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. The only one I can think of for myself, the most embarrassing one I can think of, again, Probably because I thought so many people were around. You know, being cool. You're in high school, right? So being cool is the big. You need to be cool.
What, did you fart?
Nah, that wouldn't be embarrassing. That'd be funny.
Here we go.
So we're back at high school. Again, being cool. That's everything.
Yeah.
It was sports day.
Right.
So this is even worse. This is in front of when, everyone, like, I never did the swimming. I never did the running. I never did any of that. Well, besides the 100 meters, because I knew I could smoke anyone who come up to it, okay?
Yeah, sure.
But anything other than that, I'm like, I just hated competing. I could never jump in a pool in front of everyone watching. The whole school, frick that.
Put your little cap on.
Oh, man, if someone wore that and the goggles, well, then I just know they're an Olympic swimmer at our school, so nah, couldn't do that. But, yeah, so I never liked to do that, like the high jumps, the shot. I never liked, like, participating because I didn't like so many people watching. So this day I didn't do anything either, or probably, the 100-meter run maybe. But they had, like, there was, like, the outside part where people could sit.
Yeah.
And then there was the arena or the area where you do all the track. You know, you got the track inside.
Yeah.
It's like the shot puts and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So in between those two things,
Yeah.
there's just like an average height gate. Just a normal gate that goes around the whole thing because you can't get in.
All right.
I don't know, for whatever reason, I had to jump over this gate. I don't know why. Maybe it was too far to go to the thing. So it's just me and one of my mates. He was already on the other side.
Yeah.
And I've jumped gates before. It's pretty easy to do. For whatever reason, I try to do it with one hand. I never do. And I never, even in primary school, I always used to like jumping over the whole gate. I never like climbing gates. And like, it was cool to just jump over them fully and stuff like that. So I put one hand. I don't want to do the 1 foot up, jump, like, in between my nuts and then climb over. I like just jumping over the gate. I like doing it like that.
Yeah.
So I did the one hand, both feet, boom, come up. And then for whatever reason, my hand came off the gate. And now my feet are up in the air. My hand is off the gate. And I'm just falling down to the floor. Oh, man. And then on top of that, as I'm doing the jump, I'm like jumping over the gate, and now all my things come up. Yeah, all the girls walk past. The group, man, if I tell you that, I never wanted to go home more quicker. The guy was just had a little giggly laugh, pat me up. He's like, "You're good." I was like, "Yeah." Girls giggling away, walking past. Like, nah, get me out of here. That day will haunt me for the rest of my life.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's everyone. That's the whole school. That's one of those when I went back home and could never. Oh, yeah, it was the worst day of my life.
Wow.
Probably smoked some kid that day, but. And then I did that, and then it all went downhill.
He's just known as the kid that fell over.
There's probably kids, like, I still think about that. Those girls probably think about that. I'm like, oh, remember that kid that fell over?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Remember when we saw him try and jump over that fence with one hand?
I know, he's the cool kid, and
Yeah.
Fool! You fool!
Yeah, well, like when I had my athletics day, you know how you had to do the trials at school before you went? It was like when you competed other schools and things like that. So me and my group of friends. Yeah. So my group of friends they were a lot bigger than me, right? I was the skinniest in my group. I smoked them in the hurdles trial. Yeah, obviously. And then we were hoping they would all get into the school thing, but only I did. Yeah. And I hated doing things by myself, like so much anxiety, hated doing things alone, but I had to go do this thing, jump on the bus, go to a field. And we were running to go do the hurdles. I was in the 4th lane, come down to the finish line. For some reason, I was in like the 6th lane. Oh, jeez. I don't know how I got there. I blacked out because I had so much anxiety being there by myself. Oh. And I was just thinking, oh my God, people were watching me. How did I end up in this lane from 4 to 6? I don't know.
Now hearing you say that, I think I did the same thing. Like, so I guess the trials were for the school. Yeah. And then obviously in the 100, I think I passed that. And yeah, we raced against other schools. I remember racing against kids I've never seen before. Yeah. So I don't know what that, like, maybe it was the second day. It
was called cross country, I think.
Oh, okay. So obviously, I must have qualified for that. And like I knew, this is probably the first time I've ever lost. Well, there's one I remember specifically, but this would be like a time that, again, I've lost. Maybe I wasn't so bad, like, worried about, but I knew it was going to be bad when we were, like, lining up. I think me and another kid from our school made the 100-meter qualification, whatever. Me and him, well, I think he had proper running shoes. Like, I didn't even know there were shoes that have those little freaking spikes in them. I was like, what the fuck are those? He
the actual
on,
running,
he had those. The kid at my school. And, but, just doing his normal stress, whatever. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'm still in just, again, a hoary-ass kid, probably just my school uniform on.
Shoes?
Nah, not skate shoes, but, like, just, what did we wear back in the day like that? It might have just been black. I don't even know, but it wasn't obviously like globes or anything. It was in high school, but yeah, like just some of those, might have been the ninja shoes at the time. Do you remember when kids used to wear those?
What are ninja shoes?
They were like those like slippers, the slip-on. They literally look like ninja shoes. Like I remember when.
Oh
it might have been like a pair of those.
The canvas-looking ones.
There's a lot of that cheap.
No shoelaces.
Yeah, so I probably wore a lot of those.
Oh, okay.
And, so I was not prepared at all. I've got not the right gear, not the right equipment. Probably got like a Gatorade, like a packet of shapes, and that's all we could get because that's my Mum. Please, I need to go for the school thing.
Yeah.
Tell me why this kid from another school here was like practicing. He had the freaking getting down on the mark, and he had the things to hold your feet.
What?
Like those silver things.
Yeah.
I was like, what are we racing against, man? Am I in the Olympics? This was only the next level from the school thing. So. Yeah, and needless to say, I think I came third in that, and I was like, oh, okay, well, these kids this kid ran it, I think, like 10 something. I can't remember, but yeah, he ran that real quick.
Man, yeah, that sparks a memory of when I was in grade 6, I took a lot of pride in being, like, the smartest in the class of all my classes. As soon as I got to year 7 and there was these kids that just, like, knew a lot more things than I did, I was like, nah, I give up.
Yeah, it's weird because that's how I got with drawing and stuff. Like, I felt like I was the best at all these things, and then as soon as this one bit, I'm like, oh, now I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah, no, man. Yeah, primary schools attended all the time. Was so proud. And then high school, it just went downhill from there.
Yeah.
Went to class.
Yeah, it's still going downhill. I mean,
please
bring it back.
Out of me and you, who do you reckon's the smartest?
Well, it depends what smarts you're talking about.
Well,
okay, because people smarts, your boy got you.
You reckon you're people smarts?
You are only brain smarts in English, not even math style. In English style reading.
I do know maths.
Yeah, but I think I would know. Wait, okay.
Just because you're faster.
That's what I was about to say. So
smarter.
that means, can I, if I can, just because you can spell it quicker.
But can you finish the word?
Yeah, so some words obviously I couldn't.
Yeah.
But I could, just because you can read faster, I can read.
Sometimes.
Majority of the time.
Yeah,
I could take my time. If I could take a whole day for a page, somewhat. Yeah, because I'm trying to keep up with the pace that people think is appropriate. They don't want to. In the first time I saw the rabbit. No one wants to hear that.
No, nobody wants.
Yeah, exactly. But if I could read like that, well, yeah, the whole book would probably be fine. Because I'm like, yo, correct. People smarts though. Street smarts.
Did you ever want to improve on your reading and spelling?
Yeah, but I didn't again, from like hearing from Mum and how she did it, it's like the only way with the majority of things nowadays, I guess, so it would have been a good list. It was like the only way to really get better as to do it more. And I just didn't like doing it. So
that's fair.
Like, unfortunately, there's no shortcuts. Again, why I liked maths, because there's ways you can trick around. It feels like maths to me feels like problem solving. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not very good. Maybe I'm not even very good at maths. I can just find my way to find out the right answer. I don't even maybe know maths. Like, if I think about it, if you tell me like 27 times like 46, like I wouldn't know what that sum is. But I know I can make smaller sums and a way to get to the answer you want. Yeah. So, maybe I'm not even good at maths. I'm just good at, I like the problem-solving side of maths.
Yeah. See, I feel like I'm good at maths on paper. If I can write it down, I'll be fine. But if I have to do it in my head, I just lose track of it.
Yeah.
But with spelling, I'm fine without paper.
Oh, yeah, because that's like you either know it or you don't know it. And that's why sometimes... Have you ever tried to, like when you're singing along... I don't know if you've had this before happen. When you're singing to songs... And sometimes you can sing it perfect, and you know that part of the chorus. Or like, let's say you're singing the chorus, you know the chorus, and then the verse comes, and then the chorus is coming again. And if you stumble, for whatever reason, like you're just not paying attention, you stumble up the first part of the chorus, now the whole part of it's mixed up for you. Like, you can't even say the rest of the chorus because you've messed up the first, like that, for whatever part of the chorus you messed up.
Yeah, no, I don't get like that.
It's just because apparently... Like, I didn't know why people, even when people have stutters, they could, like, sing like that. For whatever reason, they could just sing. Because apparently singing isn't, like, you're not thinking of what to say when you're singing. It's just a thing you do.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like, let's say, do you remember this song? And you're like, and then you have to try and get to, like, if I said, I'll sing the chorus of this, let me say it in my head. So, because your brain is wired to know, like, it knows the harmony, it knows the chorus only when you say it like that. Like, if I was to say, like, the alphabet, you obviously know what the alphabet is. I would almost be able to say that you know the song of the alphabet, but you wouldn't know where the letters... If I told you what's the letter that comes after, you would have to, A, B, C. Like, you have to go through the whole song because that's what it is. It's a song that we've remembered. Yeah. It's not a physical... Like, if I said to say it backwards, you wouldn't know. You can count backwards from 10 because you got to think about counting backwards from 10. But to think about the alphabet, it's a rhythm. I don't know. That's why, when I was, because what did I see it on? It was some kid on, like, must have been on one of those Australia's Got Talent or whatever. And he had, he stuttered. And I was like, how the frick can he even sing? I was asking Mum, and she was like, oh, it's because singing, like, it's not something they have to, like this, like talking, I have to think about the words I'm saying, I have to...
But they have to remember what the words are in the song.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, like, it's not a scripted thing.
But it is scripted in a way.
I mean, sorry, but talking isn't scripted, so they have to think about what they're going to say, and that's where this, because they have to think about it.
So if they were given a speech,
yeah, they could probably do that.
Can they?
I don't know, probably. I don't even know, but
Yeah, I thought it was because it's just the way that the mouth moves in comparison to when you sing. Like, you're not using your tongue.
Oh, well, maybe it's that too. But it's just all of it to me. I was like, I didn't even know. But then when she explained it like that, I was like, that is true because I don't think about what I'm saying when I'm singing. Well, like it is just what it is. Like that's just what I remember it being. Like even when I haven't heard songs in years, and then like it comes, I was like, oh, like even with that Lil Wayne one, I was like, oh, and then for whatever reason, I just knew the words. Like I didn't even know I knew the words, but it's because it's like it's something wired in your brain to just know that. That's what singing is, and like rapping and rhyme, whatever it is.
Yeah. Rightio.
Like if you know the melody or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, very interesting. I don't know how we got into stuttering from there.
Stuttering because you
today,
stutter?
I don't stutter. Fumble words. I don't stutter. I don't have a stutter.
Yeah, I find that I do fumble my words a lot. If I'm...
And I feel like I only fumble my words because I talk so far. If I slow down, it probably wouldn't be so bad.
Oh, no. I find that sometimes when I talk, 2 words merge as one. So if I'm like trying to explain something to someone or if I'm talking about something, a word will come out differently to what it's in my head. So sometimes I'm thinking maybe I'm a bit special in that way.
You're special in every way.
Do you remember? All right. What is some of your icks?
Oh, we're going some more.
Yes. Why not?
Well, because I don't know how long. I think that's like the 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
I think.
It's 5 o'clock almost.
Yeah, well then it must be.
Okay, well.
We'll save icks for next week. I don't need to get more.
Okay.
I've got a whole list.
Next time, make sure you're recording.
Next time, help out. Do something. What have you done for this pod? I get the gears. I can't rant as good as you. Don't try and...
You can't rant when you have nothing to back it up.
But I did do all this. I just don't... No. You know what it is? It's because I can't rant because ranting is real.
Ranting.
Or ranting, whatever you want to call it. So when you said that's why it was funny because it was real. She didn't even have to think about that. She was singing it off her lips. Yep. This was bottled up shit she had for weeks.
Yep, didn't even stutter.
Didn't even said nothing.
Didn't even stutter.
Where are you off to? Why is the headphones off?
You said we're done.
Am I? I'm still ranting. Put that shit back on. All right, thank you for listening and
bye.
Bye, Felicia.